Right now, top story. The spotlight is on 3 top government officers in what appears to be impunity over the burning question of abductions. Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja, and the Director of the DCI Ahmed Amin have found themselves in trouble with the law after they failed to heed court summons to explain the disappearances and abduction of Kenyan youth. Kanja and Amin failed to do so for the second time, forcing High Court Judge Justice Bahati Mwamuye to order Kanja to appear before him in person on January 27th, while Amin was given a leeway to send a representative authorized by the National Police Service or the DCI. Meanwhile, Stacey Mutua, sister to Steve Mbisi, who is still missing, has told KTN News that her family is devastated over failure to produce the missing persons as ordered by the court. Fred Kagonye kicks off our bulletin tonight.
A sister in pain, representing the agony her entire family is going through over the disappearance of their kin, Steve Mbisi, who was abducted by hooded men from Kathangaita in Mlolongo, Machakos County. According to Stacey Mutua, her brother was abducted a day after 3 of his friends were also picked by men armed with guns.
Well, we are so much depressed. Actually, my mom is sick. She can't even travel to Nairobi to come and look for her son. So my prayer is they'll release him.
She says that today's events in court have dimmed their hopes of having the police give answers on the whereabouts of her brother.
Them giving them a longer date, that means mahali amekwa, they'll still continue keeping him till that date, so we don't know.
Today was the second time that Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen, Police IG Douglas Kanja and the Director DCI Mohammed Amin failed to appear in court despite summons, entering the books of the faces of impunity to ever hold powerful security dockets in the country. Lawyer Danstan Omari, representing Murkomen, was kicked out of court after he failed to follow directives from Justice Bahati Mwamuye.
Please leave my court.
Could I also be heard?
Mr. Omari, we are not having a debate, a discussion, negotiation. Please leave my court.
Lawyer Paul Nyamodi said that his clients Amin and Kanja had to attend to security-related matters, and even after the court adjourning to see whether they would be available later in the day, the lawyer said that he was unable to guarantee their presence.
The Inspector General left his office earlier this morning to attend an urgent security meeting.
Mwamuye has now given IG Kanja and DCI boss Amin the last chance to appear before him on January 27th, or they be found guilty and sentenced for contempt. Amin, however, was given the leeway to send a representative.
The attendance of the Inspector General of Police in person shall be required. The attendance of the director of the 3rd respondent or an authorized officer of the same shall be required.
The judge will tomorrow, Thursday, give directions whether he will allow an application by Mount Kenya jurists to cross-examine several leaders, among them Senate Speaker Amason Kingi, Leader of Majority in the National Assembly Kimani Ichung'wah, Kotu boss Francis Atwoli, and MPs Junet Mohammed, Oscar Sudi, Mwengi Mutuse, Eric Wamombi, and Didmas Barasa.
I will not comment on the application. I'll deal with that in chambers. If I'm minded, if I see good reason, then you'll see what I'll give. It will not scuttle the hearing date.
At the same time, the High Court has ruled that the Inspector General of Police will bear the responsibility for the acts committed by his junior officers. Justice Jairus Ngaah affirmed submissions by Kituo cha Sheria, which had filed a case against former IG Japhet Koome over police misconduct during and after the Gen Z demos. Fred Kagonye, KTN, Nairobi.
Now, the rising cases of abductions have left families in anguish.